Hello, hello! Frosty10 here, welcome you back to another first impression, and we have 100 Days Winemaking Simulator. So, let's get started. On PlayStation 5, of course. What's a good name for a winery? Frosty. Wait, how do you spell? Oh, okay, so we have a limited number of characters. Okay. How do we just do? Okay, I got it. No. Come on, make up my mind. Surely there's enough letters. Okay, that's pretty simple. Nice and easy. Sour grapes. Gonna have like a little emblem. Can we get a... What have we got? There's quite a few. The selection is a bit annoying with the analog stick as opposed to the digits. What a croissant. Rabbit? Meow. Ooh. Maybe this will actually look good. Maybe... I think the darker one. Yeah. And we'll go background. What are we thinking? Ooh. Ooh. And then we go... if we want to be like a winery brand, we would have to be kind of like... No. Probably like that. It'd be more like that, wouldn't it, for a label? It's like, I want it to stand out, but I also know that it can't stand out too much, otherwise it doesn't look like pro. Alright, what else we got? Story mode, endless mode, challenge mode. So let's... Usually what I do is I skip the tutorial, just because, you know... Ah, so we have choices. So we have Napa Valley and Piedmont. That looks like much more challenging. So let's go with the standard. Let's go... This is what I don't like. It's like, if I do story, I'm spoiling story. If I do endless... Yeah, endless, we're doing it. Let's go custom. Have random seed, call it something interesting. Yep, something easy. I wonder what sort of seeds what matters. So let's start with a bit extra money, make it easier. Okay, starting fame though, we'll have less. Does that matter? Oh. Fame gain, fame loss. Make it harder to lose it. Oh my god. Hailstorms, heat waves. Oh, okay, leave those. Diseases after 8 years. Keep it nice and easy. Alright, so we actually choose the grape varieties. So we can do custom. Can we add them? How do we add them to the custom? Okay, we have to like unlock them? Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're in endless mode. So again, like a kind of a sandbox, but I've given myself a reasonable leg up. Tutorial message, yep. Cards represent the activities we can perform. You can drag and drop them on the board. The board represents the working day. Each activity occupies a specific space. We can rotate the cards to optimize the work. Okay, so this is very different to what I thought. When you're happy with your placement and ready to move on, click on this button in the bottom right corner. Proceed next day. If finances allow, it is possible to buy a new vineyard by selecting it. Before purchasing, it is possible to check the characteristics of the soil and how they adapt. So this is different, very different. I thought it would be full on, you know, like farm sim style. So we have some land. We have a duck. So we can buy new areas, but I don't have... Oh, the health is 85%. Inspect the grapes. So we can inspect the grapes. That's actually really interesting. What sort of treatments? Okay, so let's do that one. We want curatives. Oh, we haven't got any diseases. Okay, that's fine. So let's do crop thing. Oh, so I have to... Okay. Weeding. Okay. Okay. I don't get it. Alright, let's go to the next day. Oh, so that's a countdown. Okay. I don't even know what our... Is our crops just on the left? So we have the winery. In the cell, you can find all tools and roots you need to work on tanks, barrels, processes. Okay, so we have a fiberglass tank. We have presses, barrels. So we got to buy some barrels. Oof. Minus 250? Alright. Let's upgrade the winery. And then... I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you played this game before, you know, leave some comments. Tell me what you think. The most appealing aspects. In case I missed them, of course. But... yeah, so it's very different to the style I'd anticipated. Business has 3 different buildings that handle different sides of the wine production. Click to access them and handle their functionalities. So we have winery, we have the tool shed. The machinery maintained... okay. Wait, what was that in the bottom left? What was that about? Oh, that's just going back. Okay, can I like draw... oh, so I can buy some stuff. Okay, so if I get like an old crawler tractor, buy. Oh, am I buying like multiple? I don't know what I'm doing. No, I didn't buy it. Okay, I can't buy it. And yes, okay, so we upgraded the winery. So we have the crusher. Rooms, inventory. So can we buy more stuff? Okay, let's focus. I don't have much money, so gotta wait for it to stop raining. Alright, so it's not looking good. On the left hand side, there's nothing there. I think I may have made a terrible error. Yeah, I think I may have missed harvest result. Now you can move transform the grapes, select the tanks you'd like to use. We did get quality grapes. Barbara, 2021. Confirm. Alright. We need to upgrade this board. How do we do that? Technology panel. Okay, so we have notes. Alrighty then. The whole process, eh? And we have the log, cellar. So this one's in the cellar. The vineyard. We have technologies. Here we go. So I want a board upgrade. So 500 and we have 10,000. Why is that one so expensive? Let's get this one. That'll do. That'll do. Let's not go too crazy. I kind of wish it would have more bloody room. Okay. Pruning. The amount of buds left on the vine will affect the quality, quantity, and grapes' ripeness every time. Every vine variety has its favorite pruning method. Suitable for vines with average production on predominantly clay soils. That'll do. New grapes in the cellar. Okay. Okay. Can we plant some new ones? We got none on the vine. Alright. Alright, fermentation. Fermentation consumes sugar to create alcohol. You can select duration and yeast. Different yeast can give different flavors to wine. Okay, so let's... What does it make a difference? We want something totally reasonable. Not too crazy sweet. Let's go there. Does that make a difference at all? Wine data. Acidity and sugar. No, we'll be right. Few tannins will be extracted from the skins. Moderate tannin will be extracted from the skins. A lot of tannin will be extracted from the skins. Pump over, punch down. Do we want lots of tannin? I mean, at the end of the day, it's your preference, I suppose. Let's just do that. See what happens. Anything else we can do? That's okay. Warehouse. Used to store bottles ready to sell. Okay. I can never buy anything. Oh, because I'm pressing buy on there, not buy on the bottom. Alright, I am not the smartest tool in the shed, as I've just proven. Barrels. Jesus Christ, they're expensive. We're not going to be aging the wine, we're just going to be selling it. Bottling machine. We've got bottling machines. Yeast lab. Oh, so right, let's go back. So we do have a bottle machine, we have a crusher. How many rooms? Tool shed. Cleaning room. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, I gotta unlock it. Oh, so we have tool shed. Okay, so Chardonnay. Alright, I haven't got that much money. Cleaning room. Oh. None of those were great. Uh, we got aging. So these are all very expensive. Let's do that. Things are not looking good. Alright. Since we did the research, let's just end the turn actually. Preventative. Let's do that. What am I going to do? I did the research, so now I can get the new room. Did I get the room? What did I do? God dang. No, that wasn't it. Maybe I'm selling in the warehouse. There it is, a shop. Okay. Now we have a shop. Yep. Okay, so we've got weeding, suckering. Suckering? You press the high intensity, you get a higher volume of master the lower quality. Use the slider to detect you. Okay, so let's do... We get a lot of tannin. So obviously we just need like a mix. Suckering. Meh. Alright, we got bottling. Nice space in the warehouse. I got plenty of space. Alright, we have an actual design. Okay, so synthetic. Ooh, this is pretty neat, honestly. I think you got to go a cork. So it makes the cost go up. Why is cork more expensive? I think we got to have quality. You know, we got to make it seem like we've got something. I mean, we're selling in middle of the range, though, aren't we? So let's go screw cap. Number of bottles. So if we have less, no, we go full. Go full. Ooh, so that really does affect the operating cost massively. The Rhine. Ooh, goodness me, that's expensive. How much are we going to make cost per bottle? Does that mean we can charge more, or is that just... No, it's just how much it costs to make it. I think we go with the 161. Bordeaux. Make a difference per bottle. We're going to have to cover up green. Back to preference, but then again, marketing in terms of... And I've seen, different colorings sort of trick people who are, who lack the knowledge. They get tricked by the color of the bottle and changes their perspective on what the color of the actual liquids themselves are. But then again, it's something that they just learn quickly. So let's go green. The label looks fine. That's fine. That's fine. I do want to... That looks better, actually. Vintage. Vintage will go. Capsule? Name the wine. Ooh. Surely not. No, 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 no. Okay, let's go, it shouldn't matter, really, what we call it. I mean, I doubt the game is that realistic, but... Can I have a long name, or is there a limit? Oh, no, you can't have a long name. Oh my god, that's awful. This is silly. The names are so short. Max character is 11. What do you think? What would you name your wine if you were playing? What would you name it? Because I'm kind of like torn. Because it's just gonna be so short. It's a bit silly. Like, same with the name of the whole winery being so short. And it's a pity you don't really get any sort of feedback from your staff about what it actually tastes like. That'll do. Yeah, I'm just done. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, machinery subject to wear and tear. You do your break. Each piece of machinery can be cleaned and repaired by accessing the building it belongs to. Alright. Mystery X. Alright, can we get over to the dam? There we go. We gotta make a fair bit of money from this wine, or we're in a bit of trouble. Alright. Still another day of testing? Alright, let's do it. Let's see what the feedback is. Okay, so we have crop thinning. Okay, the valuation of the wine is expressed by a score. This value depends on the typicality of the wine and the quality of the grapes used. The flavors increase the score while defaults decrease it. Sweetness, it's not too sweet. Acidity's high. 67 out of 100, eh? Alright. That's obviously not great, but I didn't expect that much because I was aiming for a middling wine, to be perfectly honest. And I think I've hit the target. I would have preferred 70, but I think that's understandable. Alright, so. Yep, sales data. Bottles produced 2,466. Cost of bottle €1.66. Bottles in stock 2,466. So we haven't sold any yet because again we just did that. Alright. So we hit some stars on the sweetness and the typicity. Anything else we need to do? Can we sell it now? Oh, because I bought the shop. Doesn't mean I'll automatically sell it? Special orders must be completed in order to gain fame and ensure a good income from selling more bottles. If an order is beyond the player's ability, it can be discarded for a small fame cost. Okay. Yep. 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 You wanna sell? Sell? No? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's this menu? This is all I got, mate. You don't want it? You want white color grapes. But I can't sell you what I've got. Okay, can we sell the damn thing? 13? Yeah, that's alright. I think that's... Are we selling stuff yet? Are we just gonna... What is going on? What is going on here? It's 20 grand. I can't afford that. I have no wine to sell? What happened to me bloody wine? I've still got it here. Alright, we need to unlock... I have the shop. I got the shop. I need to unlock aging because the damn thing's going to break, so now I'm in trouble financially. Why aren't we selling anything? What is going on? What is going on? I'm missing some sort of fundamental thing here. Okay, 3 new orders. So they want mystery. So they do want to buy it. Okay. So they want 48. Oh, I missed my chance to harvest the bloody crops. Why am I giving names to ducks? Whatever. So the controls. Okay, let's get to the reviewing part. The controls are a bit annoying. Just having a mouse option. Let's see if we have a mouse option. No. Controls, gameplay. So we have navigates, move around. Can I get to... yep, just sell. We just have to sell. Try and make as much money as we can. God damn, we're getting wrecked. Alright, so yeah, controls, it's a little clunky on controller. As you'd expect of, most sim games. It's sort of... It is kind of a strategy thing. It's a little bit clunky. So there's a little bit of lack of intuition. There's some, buttons that should be up on the screen all the time. Maybe a bit more just because I'm on the most basic thing. But let's go like... It has no effect. Yeah, so it just feels a little bit odd. But that said, it's nothing game breaking. But again, if I had a mouse that was free mouse, they could navigate around it, that was pretty sensitive, so it would go around quite quickly. I think it'd be easier to play. So again, on computer, it'd be easier to play. That's kind of what I'm saying. But that's not that big a deal. Once you get going, once you know what you're doing, again, you know all the controls, I think you'd be fine. So I made a bit of money on that one. So we still have plenty left. So we'll just keep selling that. So we did the research on aging. Does that mean any barrels? No, we bottled them. Alright, let's keep going. So we sell it for a long time. It's not like we do one bulk sale. We do over time gradually sell, keeping us afloat financially. So I think the financial side of things, if I started with less than 100k, I would have been done because I didn't know what I'm doing. I think so. It is somewhat challenging. And, I'm barely scratching the surface in terms of the depth. You'd think, but maybe I am. Mechanically it won't shift too much. It's just that the particulars when it comes to the grapes changes dramatically. Technology tree. So radio ads. So again, we do need more marketing, but I just don't have the money. Traditional cask, concrete tank. I can't afford anything. Goodness me. Cleaning room would be nice. What is the atomizer? The weather station sounds really, really handy. No, save money. So yeah, the gameplay, the actual design of the game, I think is good. I think it's quite good. The card system works well. It's not so onerous. That going in, I thought it would be more like a simulator game. So a bit more onerous at times and trying to get some sort of pretend immersion or some veiled representation of what is immersion. So this is one of the things that affected it last time. So the quantity goes down. So we want to kind of... Let's do that. Just knock those two out. Another order. I thought I bought a shop so I get automatic order management. Like, how do I get down to there? How do I get... So I'm trying to select automatic order management because that's why I bought the damn shop for 10 grand. And I can't work out how to get down there. This is where I'm... This is the kind of thing that's annoying. No. 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 I want automatic order management. We've sold plenty to individuals. Supermarkets, restaurants, not as much. Yeah. So we did alright, I think. Maybe we're still not covering our overheads at all, but... so we have aging now. So we don't have the barrels, though. We can't do them. Let's do cleaning, of course. Alright, so we want to have some sort of... so we need the synthetic cork glass. So it really doesn't affect the bottle too much. This one's slightly better quality, so I'll do glass. Let's do... Operating cost goes up massively. Let's go pretty stock standard. Let's go dark. Let's keep the label the same. Actually, wait, we'll change... No, this one. We will change the shape. We'll go circle. We have some sort of difference. Why is the default name Barbara? Just because it's the grape, I suppose. So first one was Mystery X. So let's go, True Blue. Make no sense whatsoever, but it is what it is. Let's do that. The wine tasting. So it is the kind of game where you can just keep going. It has a good flow to it, I will say. The card system works well. Again, the navigation's not amazing, but very acidic. Even a lot worse than the previous one. Needs more body. That's not good news. Shit. I thought that'd be better than a previous one. Alright, so we've got another harvest. And we sort of just get into a flow. So the game is strong in terms of the... Oh, they're not even buying the other stuff. The flow. Then I'm losing money now, so I'm not doing well money-wise. Just gotta keep selling. Just keep selling. Income's gotten better. Just have too many expenses at the minute, so the shop is meaningless because I don't know how to get it to work. Oh, okay, let's okay, let's stop here. Let's save it. See, I'm saving it. Okay. So I'm a bit all over the place. We've got Napa Valley, so I wonder what that's like differently. It's pretty simple. It's not as complex in some ways as I thought, but it's complex in other ways. So complex in terms of you actually being able to manufacture a quality product. That's the skill gap. That's the learning. That's the understanding the particulars of winemaking. But, and then of course balancing the budget is a big part of that as well. So it does have the challenging aspects of the game. They haven't been watered down so that you can easily win, which I think is good. So it has the positives there. The card system is accessible, makes it easier to understand, yet it's still the whole system, the whole process still has its complexities. So you can do an okay job and then you can sell a couple and you're still looking down the barrel at not making ends meet. So I think it's good. There is a learning curve, and I did learn as I played through. So I feel like the testing could be a bit more exciting because it is the most important part, I think, because you know get a feel for how much you can actually earn from your wine, how it's rated. I feel like that could be more, spectacular, or is it just that you go through so many cycles there's no need for that? But I do think it'd be nice just to go a little bit of a, maybe if you do get the quality to 100, maybe it does like a celebratory fireworks. And so you have no playable character or family or staff. You don't see any people working on anything apart from the little guy in the warehouse in the forklift. So you don't, there's not a feeling of, those are just faces on the pictures on the orders. It doesn't feel like there's really a world that you're in. So no grander competition in terms of who else is selling wine and what quality they've had this season, or what sort of weather they've had this season, any sort of discourse in the newspaper about expected weather and planning and things. So it's not that level of detail in terms of the weather. You can, as you research the meteorologist, it shows you what weather's coming up, which would be great. But I mean in terms of the yearly yield sort of stuff. So the progression of time is kind of, it's saying it's passing a day, but it's not passing a day. It's one of those ones where they've simplified things for the sake of enabling the flow, the circular flow of your gameplay and the gameplay loop as you go through season by season, producing the next batch, the next wine, the next one, and for the next grape and all that sort of stuff, which I think is smart, but at the same time it kind of distorts your perception of reality in the game and the world, and so that's where it's kind of not that deep in that side of things, which is fine. I wouldn't mind just like a newspaper article comes up, a really good year, this winery's made this much money, this one's the most popular. Again, when you do your marketing, maybe it shows you a bit more where that goes, maybe it doesn't. Endless mode was good. I think story mode would probably be good too, because you learn the game and that's where you probably have a bit more immersion in terms of the world and storytelling, which makes sense. And then challenge mode, I don't think I want to do that, but do I recommend the game? It's alright. It is more expensive, I think, than it deserves. Just a bit more expensive, not too much though. It's not crazily overpriced, it's just a little bit. Like I'd be saying wait for a sale, wait for it on whatever pass or thing it is for free, and then give it a go for yourself. I found myself kept going, so I sort of got into the loop. Once you're in the loop, you just keep going. So I can see hours and hours being whittled away, which is a good thing. It's what you want from games. That they draw you away from reality and into their world, and you can get stuck there without realizing it. But and you had to take the conscious effort to stop, which is a good sign. So it is a well-made game. I think I feel that it doesn't give me everything I'm looking for, but it's different to what I expected. So I think for being so different to what I expected coming in, it did a really good job. The card system, the board, didn't feel like I was overly punished. So getting those couple of cheap expansions was more than enough, and then I felt like I could handle things. Having to interact with the different areas to get the cards is an interesting thing. I think early on it was kind of odd. So it's really just the UI, the interactions between the different areas being slightly less intuitive than I'd like. And feeling that if you just had a cursor in the game you controlled with the analog stick, it would be infinitely better. And there's not much area to choose from. It's like you're scrolling a huge zone and you're picking little tiny pieces. They're all big things. So it seems like it's designed in a way for PC, and the console port is kind of just not as good as it should be. Or they'll just give you the option to have a mouse cursor, because I feel as though the game is it would just be better with that. That's just a simple little thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good game. Will I keep playing it? This is where I go. I don't drink. If you may not have guessed already, I'm not an alcohol drinker. So that's kind of where, again, you can't drink it from the game, so it doesn't matter too much. You can't taste it for yourself, so yeah, I'm just not. But that said, I think this system can be applied to multiple other sim-style development games. And I think it could work quite well, but it could also gamify it to the point where you feel as though it could be played on a mobile device. Like this game, you could easily play. I feel like it could be played on a mobile, on a pad, not a phone so much. Maybe if you got a big phone, but like an iPad sort of thing, iPad sort of game you could play and just play for hundreds of hours. But it's got no microtransaction. It does have the different areas, I think, different regions you can buy. Let me check that. No, not in game though. So yeah, I keep saying so. Yeah, I'm shocking. All right, tell me what you think. You think it's good? You don't think it's good? You like wine? You like beer or ciders? Yeah, leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you think in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Turn on notifications so you can see the next video. Good Frosty 10. Drink responsibly. See ya.